Okay guys, I loved how the video came out. So listen, today we gonna make one of the most expensive meals I've ever made. Some oxtail lasagna. Hello, you're in my camera. Hello, hello, hello. Yes, some oxtails lasagna, you guys. Oh my God. So I got about 4 pounds of oxtails here that I got from Costco. Cost me about $32. For the 4 pounds of oxtails that I got. And then I had to buy like the ricotta cheese, some lasagna, some provolone, mozzarella, and Parmesan cheese. And of course I had a bunch of seasonings in my pantry. Anyway, we're gonna get to it. Let me flip you guys over. All right, guys. Here are the beautiful oxtails. Don't they look wonderful? So yeah, we're gonna get started. Hold on one second. Okay, I think I only have about 17 more minutes in video, so let me know when I get down to about 10 minutes so I can fix that up, but it probably won't be that long. So guys, listen, I'm just gonna add a little avocado oil in here. You can use any oil you want. Well, not any oil. Please don't use that vegetable oil. Use the avocado oil. And I have cleaned these and cleaned them and cleaned them again, okay? 3 times cleaned, okay? So I just wanted to put the avocado oil in there. I'm going to rinse my hands off a little bit so that I can get my seasoning and we can get started, because I need to, of course, brown these doggone oxtails. I got to brown them. Okay guys, so I'm just going to use the basic seasoning here. So a little bit of salt. I'm going to use the pepper. So like I said, we have to brown up these oxtails first before we can put them in the oven. 300 for about 3.5–4 hours. So this is some oxtail seasoning that I have. I just got it from the Caribbean market at my local store. So I'm gonna sprinkle some oxtail seasoning in there. Let's get that in there pretty good. Make sure we got enough, because it's 4 pounds of oxtails in here. So I actually got this video from Myra on this recipe from Myra on TikTok. This is some browning that I'm just gonna add in there like that. I wish I had some gloves, but I don't. So hey, you don't need gloves when you're in your own kitchen, okay? I need a little bit of ketchup in there since I don't have any tomatoes, so you can use ketchup. I learned that too. Add a little bit of ketchup in there, and then we're going to, you know, get that together. Step together until we get it all seasoned in there with all of our oxtail seasoned up, browned up, and ready to go over into the skillet for I don't know why I'm so tired in doing this. Why are you standing up there? I mean, these kids, they do anything, okay? So this is the way that we kind of want them to be. This is what we want them to look like. Just like that, okay? Now we're going to put it in the skillet. I'm just going to rinse my hands off. Okay, guys, so we got our oxtails here that we're going to put over in our pot to kind of brown them on each side for about a minute and a half or so. On each side, y'all. Each side, not just one side. Each doggone side you want to brown the oxtails on. Let's see. Maybe give it a little bit more height there. Let's see if we can expand it a little bit. And there we are. So yeah, I'm just gonna, like I said, brown it on there for about a minute and a half on each side. Then I'm gonna take them out so I can do the other ones. So guys, hey, thank you guys so much for tuning into my channel. Thank you for coming back to my channel. I just love you guys. This is actually something, this is my first time cooking this. I've never made oxtail lasagna before. I know it's going to take some time to cook this because, baby, let me tell you, if you know how to cook oxtail, if you know anything about oxtail, you know it's going to be a minute before they get tender. Shit. So, let me turn the fire down in here. Y'all gotta make sure y'all don't have, I'm not frying oxtails. I just want to sear them a little bit, so I want to make sure that the fire is down and to my perfection. So you guys see them over in there, just searing away, okay? I have my little cameraman here, but he's not doing nothing. He's not helping me at all. Looks like I'm in control. Anywho, so, guys, we're going to do this. I got my little old faithful pan here that I'm going to use to put the oxtails in once I bring them out. So, I don't know if y'all know, but black people time is off. I done lost track of a minute, okay? I kind of flip them when I want to. I flip them, and I'm going to let it cook for another 30 seconds or so on that side, I believe. I need to set my timer because, boy, I tell you, I can't remember the time for nothing. Is anybody else like that like me? I'll be 50 in August, and I'll be doggone. I think my mama and them, they remember. My daddy right now is 90. He can tell you a story when he was 8 years old, okay? I have absolutely no clue of what happened when I was 8 years old, okay? So, I don't. That's correct. Like, I told my mom before she passed, like, a lot of times, I done lost the sense of my childhood. Like, where is it? Like, why can't I remember birthdays and going over to parties and things like that? That's crazy. I don't remember anything. My mom told me that I needed that pill that they got to help you remember stuff. That's super funny, okay? I sure do miss my mom. You had 1,000,001 jokes, okay? Love on your mom if you still got her here. I don't care if you don't like her. Love on her. So guys, I'm not going to bore you with the other couple of oxtails that I have in here. I'm going to come back once I get these all seared up, and we're going to go into the seasoning and things that I use before I put the oxtails in the oven. So they're going to have to cook, like I said, for 3.5, 4 hours. 3.5, 4.5 hours in the oven on 300. And so guys, we'll come back. I'll come back because ain't nobody else in here cooking but me. Come back in a second to after I brown up all of the oxtails. So I have cooked them on each side and when I say side, I mean flip them upside down and cook them on the other side. That's what I mean. Not just on the back and not just on the booty, on the back, on the other side. So guys, yeah, we'll be back and I'll show you what we're going to use for the second step. Alright guys, we're coming up on the taking out the searing of the oxtails. And we're going to put our seasoning in here. So, a lot of these oxtail, like, why would they even put something like that in there? This little piece of thing. Like, that's crazy. I mean, oh, shit. Don't never fear. My stove is clean. Never fear. I'm getting all these little baby oxtails out of there. You see that? No, you don't see it. But y'all see the goodness in that pot down there? But look at those little baby tails in there. Why would they put that in there? So all of that goodness in the bottom of that pot, we still want that, okay? Let me let you guys see what the oxtails look like when they came out seared. So there they are right there. The seared oxtails. We're going to transfer it over back into the pot, and we're going to season that up. All right, baby, let's get into this. So we're going to start by adding those oxtails back over into our skillet pot over here that we have. I'm going to turn this up. We're going to add in about 6 to 7 cups of water. So that's 2, 4, that's 6 cups of water. I might add, let's get one more cup in there. So that's about 7 cups of water that we're going to add up in there. Then we're going to add some Worcestershire sauce, probably like a third of Worcestershire sauce in there. There we go. That's a third of it. Then we're going to add some oxtail seasoning in here. Am I doing good on my picture, boo-boo? Great, thank you. Oxtail seasoning in here. I hate when it comes out slow, but there it is right there. Add some oxtail seasoning, probably like not a half a cup, probably like a third cup of oxtail seasoning. And then we have some all-purpose seasoning here, Caribbean style all-purpose seasoning that I have here. Sprinkle that in there, probably a third of this as well into that. Turn this water off. Then we're going to add a little thyme into this. Y'all know how thyme does, so we don't want that much of it. Probably about a third of the thyme as well. Everything I'll probably put a third of, I guess, or you can eyeball it, but this is ground cinnamon. I want to add a little bit of that in there. And you can add some bay leaves if you want to, but I ain't got any. So this is what all I'm going to add in here. I'm also going to add a veggie thing in here. So for my veggie, you guys know how I like to do it. We have some habanero peppers in there. We have some red, orange, sweet bell peppers in there. We have some green onions in here, and we have some regular onions that are in there as well. You go ahead and dump all of that over into your mixture. You go ahead and give that a stir just so that you can, you know, marinate everything together in there. Going in there. Remember, this is going to be oxtail lasagna. So we have a whole nother section that we need to do after we finish doing this. But this is done. Well, it's not done. We're going to cover that and we're going to put it in the oven 300 for we're going to put it in the oven on 300 for, what did I say, 3.5 4 hours or something, and then we're going to come back to it. All right, guys, so stay tuned. We're on a roll here. Hey guys, it's been about 4 hours, okay, that I cooked this in my oven on 300. Well, these are oxtails on 300 for 4 hours, okay. So now I'm going to take it out of the juice and, you know, shred it all up and get it ready for the lasagna. But we're going to pan over here to where we're going to make the ricotta sauce filling for the lasagna. So everybody know, if you don't know, you got to have ricotta cheese in with your lasagna. It is a must. Put that over there for me, please. And so yeah, Blaze, leave it. My oldest son is here and my dog don't really care for him. So anywho, we're going to get started. I've already cut up some parsley and what the hell did I cut up? And spinach. That is too funny. I cut up some parsley and some spinach. I got some ricotta cheese right here. Just gonna put that whole thing. It's 32 ounces of cheese, and I'm gonna just let that drop over in there like that. We have 2 eggs that we're gonna put over in there. 2 eggs. I'm gonna put over in there. We got some Parmesan cheese. It's already shredded because the store that I was at, they didn't have Parmesan cheese for me to buy, for me to buy to shred myself, which is the better thing to do. So then I'm just gonna add in a little spinach. You don't have to add in spinach if you don't want to. I prefer to add a little spinach into my mix here. So yeah, I'm gonna take my spoon. Let me rinse this one off. Apparently, I have other spoons, but you know how you just love to use your favorite spoon or your favorite dish, so you're using that one all the damn time, okay? Well, anywho, you just kind of mix this in here. You're gonna have to mix it until it's, you know, mixed in real good. Get everything mixed in there. This is gonna be your filling for your, Lord have mercy, for your lasagna. So I mixed that in there a little bit. I'm gonna add a little salt in there, a little salt, and we're gonna add a little garlic powder into the concoction, into this. Let me give it a little flavor. So you can just, I just eyeball everything. Then I'm gonna continue to stir this up and get it to where it's spreadable onto the lasagna thing. So I do have, give me the boxes over there, please. Just one box is fine. I do have the oven ready lasagna right here that I bought, the oven ready one. You don't have to necessarily get this brand. That's the brand that they had at my store. And so that's the brand that I'm going to use. So yeah, we got this. Let's get that up in there. And this is what your mixture should look like. Just like that. So we're gonna put that to the side for a second. I'm gonna get my meat together so that we can go ahead and shred that up. All right, guys, so I got the oxtails here. I'm just gonna use like a pulling. I had to let, first of all, I had to let these damn things cool down, because baby, let me tell you, you cannot pull the meat off and the oxtail is hot as hell. But anyway, y'all see how that's pulling off of there? Can you see it, Papa? Can you see it? Make sure they can see it, Bossy. So I'm pulling that off of there. So I got my baby boy here. You just move the bones to the side over here, and you guys see how it's just coming off of the bone like that. So we're gonna get this meat shredded out of there and get it ready for oh my God, today the phone is still a little hot, and we're gonna get it ready for to go into the lasagna. I don't know why I'm so tongue-tied today. You guys have done something to me to where I'm getting tongue-tied. Anyway, I'm gonna get all this meat off. I'll come back when I have it all fancy looking. All right. Okay, so guys, I got the meat all shredded up. I'm just gonna go ahead and put it over into my little bowl so it's a little bit more manageable when I put my pasta together. All right, guys, so we're ready to build up the lasagna, the oxtail lasagna. Like I said, I bought the ready bake lasagna things, so they're ready to go. You put 3 down here. I wish I could put 4, but it looks like I can just put 3 down here, which is fine. So we'll put the 3 there. I'm gonna use my napkin there. Woo! Lord have mercy. Let me get something else to put this in real quick. A little container here. I'm gonna set those there. I'm gonna do a filling. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? And okay, guys, I had to pick that up because I needed to add a little oxtail juice at the bottom down here. Just a little bit. at the bottom of the container. A little juicy juice there. And like I was doing before, I was laying my things in here, my oven ready pads, lasagna pads. Anyway, putting that in there like that. If you guys hear somebody smacking in the background, that's my baby boy smacking on the oxtail bones. So okay, we got that spreaded on there. I'm going to use a spoon in my hands to kind of spoon this out of here. The meat. Let's see. Please move out of the way, please. All right, so that looks pretty good. So we're just going to spoon some of the meat on there. Let's spoon the meat on here. We're gonna make several layers, so that goes in there, goes in here. Let me rinse my hands off for 1 second, and I need to get the cheese. Okay, y'all, so we're back. I had to grate up some doggone cheese. So this is some mozzarella cheese, this is some provolone cheese, and we have some Parmesan cheese that we're going to mix in here. It took me a minute because I needed to grate the cheese. So anyway, we're just gonna layer again the same way that we layered the first time. I think I'm gonna cut one, like, can you break it in half? It seems that way. And put it there, because I need something on the end there. It's just not gonna do for me if it ain't on the end there. So then I'm going to put the ricotta cheese here on the layers. Put that in there. I mean, it looks like it's, I'll have to fix this up because I need to add some on the side over there. I mean, I just don't want mine where you add just a little like that, no. So like the sides over here, I need to have that fixed up with some, you know, lasagna, because I don't want it to be nothing on the sides there. So we're gonna add the meat on top of there. The meat, this is actually turning into a lot of meat. It's gonna come out of this 4-pound thing. You're gonna have to get dirty when you do this. So we're gonna do another layer, another layer, another layer. I'm gonna break some. They may not break the way that I want them to break, but I am gonna break some and put them on the side here because I want coverage on the side there. And so break another one. Why would you throw that in there like that? You put that on the side there. And so I'm gonna go back in with my cheese here, which is kind of not so giving. Anyway, this is turning into a mess, but I'm pretty sure it's gonna be scrumptious. But it's just turning into a little bit more than what I kind of signed up for. I thought I wanted it to be a little pretty, but it don't seem like it's gonna be doing that way. I decided not to boil my noodles. I use these, the oven ready noodles, because I just wanted to try something new. So I can tell you that I really don't care for that. So I'm gonna put the meat on top of here. So we're just gonna keep layering it until we get done with it. Okay guys, so I just added a little cornstarch syrup, just to put with the oxtail juice. Just gonna add it down the center here, not the center, the side here. Trying not to put any of the veggies in there, so I'm gonna give it a little oxtail-y taste, and then I'm gonna actually put some fresh parsley on top. Okay guys, so this is what it should look like. I'm gonna put it in the oven covered 375 for about, I don't know, 30 to 35 minutes or so. And then we're gonna take it out and we're gonna see what goodness we have. Alrighty. Alright guys, so the moment of truth. We have the oxtail lasagna coming out of the oven. Oh my God, it looks incredible. There it is, right there. So, let's see, I cooked it in the oven for, on 300, no, I cooked it on 375 for 30 to 35 minutes. And then I took, with the top on, with a cover on, you know, foil. And then I took the top off and put it on broil for probably about 6 or 7 minutes. And this is freshly out of the oven. It looks absolutely incredible. All right guys, we're gonna cut into this. What is this called? Oxtail lasagna. We're gonna cut us some up here. I gotta cut this because these boys, they like to come in and get. So we're gonna get this one on the end over here. Let me get a little spatula. I can tell you that it smells absolutely incredible. I did want the end one, but I changed my mind. I don't want one that big. Here it comes out. So there it is out. You can add a little oxtail juice at the bottom. I put some corn syrup, cornstarch in there, just so that it wouldn't be, you know, so soupy. We put that there. And there we have it. A slice of the oxtail lasagna. We're gonna take a bite of this. So give me a second so I can turn my camera around on me, or my boo-boo. Let me get a fork. Oh. Yes, so we have the oxtail lasagna here. We're gonna try it. Man. That is so good, y'all. It's so good. Let's see. Pause it. Y'all, that is so, man, I couldn't even get the flavors of that. Oh my God, y'all gotta go buy this. You got to go try this. Shout out to Myra over there in the TikTok world. Baby, I took that recipe and I love every bit of it, okay? I love every bit of it. The oxtail lasagna is a hit for real. Baby, I love y'all. Thank y'all for following me, subscribing to my channel. Thank y'all for liking and commenting. Please share this video because people need to know about this. The oxtail lasagna is where it's at. This is the coolest chick signing off. I love you guys. I'll see you soon. Bye.